All right. Welcome back to Damage with Bonsai. We're going to be playing some board games with... I actually don't know. I think you just play with the basics. This is like Sorry. It's going to be like Sorry board game. How have you been, Garrett?
We're playing Ludo. I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Philip?
Oh, well... Let's play some Ludo. Just kidding. I'm doing great. I'm gonna bop you, man. You're gonna be bopped all over this place. It's gonna be like the... You see how it's like in a cross shape? It's like the cross of bop.
Okay, all right. How are you doing, viewer? When's the last time you drank some water?
When was the last time you paid for a massage?
I mean...
I'm talking to the viewer. I mean, just like a regular massage, like the kind of thing that relaxes your muscles. Aren't those so expensive, though? You can never get a massage. You think to yourself, man, I wonder why I'm stressed all the time. Maybe it's because I can't afford a massage.
I mean, I guess it depends on like who you work for and what you do, I guess, and who your healthcare provider is.
Wait, healthcare can cover massages? Are you joking?
I mean,
is that true?
What,
no way.
It's one of the things they do with the chiropractor, isn't it?
I don't know. I've never... Oh! That's not fair.
Get yellowed on.
Don't even
Don't
even talk to me till I've had my yellow. What the heck was that? That's so uncool. Oh, so I think our first piece always has to come out. Like, you always have to have at least your first piece. The other three, you might be screwed for a few turns or something. But you can't have no pieces in play.
Right.
What are you doing?
Can
you shake it to go faster?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You can... Nice.
All right. So, yeah, we just have to move the dude out here until we can... Something.
Nice. Viewer... What board game did you grow up with? I think in our last episode of this, like, this is probably going to come out at a completely different time because we recorded it differently. But, I had all these board games I got growing up that only I got, and I had to go to friends' houses to play other games to, like, you know, like the super collection.
Why did they go twice?
Did they get, I don't know, did they roll a 6? Maybe you go twice with a 6? That's uncool.
Okay, what were you saying?
You're gonna kill me.
Oh.
Yep, do it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The game is rigged from the start.
What difficulty did we put them on? Like, I'm just still stuck at... We're just starting and they're about to get someone home. So, like, I had the old Sorry game that had, like, the popper rolling dice piece in the middle and, like, the Game of Life. And I think we had, like... it's called Mousetrap. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, you only have it... Everyone has Mousetrap for, like... That was close. Stay away from me. I'm surrounded.
Nice. Revenge.
Oh, it feels so good. Yellow's cheating, though. Need nerf. People would have Mousetrap for like 4 months, and their piece would go missing, and then the game was unplayable.
Yeah, one single piece, and then nothing works anymore.
Yeah. And my friend would have Pokemon Monopoly. Did I get out with a 6?
Oh,
I can't do that because it's 6 spots away. I think it's 1 or 6 gets you out, maybe.
You can roll again, I guess.
Oh, because I got 6, maybe.
All right.
Yes. So 6 is roll again. My friend had Pokemon Monopoly, the first generation, which was awesome.
Sick.
Othello, which is the game we played last time where you flip the black and white pieces to control the board. Holy crap. Now I've got things loaded. Roll me again. Hell yeah. I shouldn't have done that. Now I'm in danger. Roll 1. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You could get a different guy out. You could get a new guy out.
I could get a different guy out at 1?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start over.
No! All 4 of my pieces are back. What have you done to me?
Wait, let's just start over. Okay. Could we restart?
You've ruined me.
I mean, come on, yellow already just dunked on both of us
Don't
and
even
won the
talk to me
game.
until I have my yellow.
Don't ever talk to me until
was
I've
I
had
wrong?
my Othello.
I was wrong. How do you get them out? 6? Maybe they come out only on 6. It was fated to. Oh, and they just start blasting up.
That'd be pretty awesome.
And he had ants on a log. No, not ants on a. It's like ants on a.
Ants in my pants.
There's this game
and
where
don't
they
spill
have
the
like
beans.
a piece of plastic that slowly moves ants up and down this mechanical like plastic toy.
Okay.
I thought it was called like ants on a log,
That sounds
or
familiar.
like ants in your pants, or like something like that. What was your family's go-tos growing up? Both audience and Garrett, of course.
The belt. Just kidding.
Go on, everyone had that.
Yeah.
Holy crap, though.
Look how I turned out. I turned out fine. Man, what was our go-to game? Monopoly mainly, I guess.
Yeah. I keep
Monopoly?
forgetting I have to go again on 6.
Monopoly and Dominoes. Dominoes was
Oh, really? I was mesmerized. I didn't know how dominoes worked most of my life. I don't know why. I'm not stupid or anything like that. Why I'm stupid. But how does it work? Like, do you connect the numbers, and then like how do you do it sideways sometimes? And then there's like Mexican Train, and like it doesn't make any sense. And like,
yeah, let's
do you play dominoes alone with someone else?
I mean, there's probably Domino Solitaire.
Probably, I guess. I don't know how. Dominoes always seemed like the kind of thing where I'm like, this should be so easy. The number only goes up to 12 or 6 in some cases. And I'm like, all right, so it numbers. But what does that mean? No matter what, it just like felt like hieroglyphics to me.
It's like, they're like dice, but flat.
Oh, I don't want to move this one. You'll hit me. I know you do.
Yeah, the dice will give me one to pit us against each other.
I like how we're talking like there's like a whole competition, and yellow has 2 inside their home.
Oh,
Like, oh.
at least green's dunking on them.
Ooh, I have 3 pieces out though. Maybe I can
Alright.
keep them alive.
Yeah, gang up like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty poggers.
Oh, like totally the O-face poggers.
The Pikachu O-face.
Is that not what like poggers like is though? Like they do like this weird like
Yeah,
like
the
stick a whole
soy-
banana in my mouth or
The
something,
soy
and they're
face
like,
reaction where they're like,
oh, get the banana out of my mouth! Stop it!
and they're pointing at the big banana in the background.
Yeah, and then they're like, wait, are you using Reddit? And they're like, how did you know?
I could see how much Reddit gold you have.
Banana for scale.
Oh,
Oh, brutal. Yellow's just stomping all over our, like, oh, I don't even know.
yeah, this is a pog eat pog world.
One nation under Pog, indivisible.
With liberty and V-Bucks for all.
Oh, green's gonna slap me, man. Ooh, do it.
Okay.
Ooh, I kind of want to get a 5 next turn. Oh, I want to get a 1 next turn. I don't know why.
It's one of them. All right. Well, you get the best move, and you can kill one of my dudes. Here it comes. Okay.
Okay.
You can still do it. You can still do
I
it.
mostly want to keep this guy safe. I don't want you to come over and give him a good old bop.
Oh, shit. I didn't move this guy.
You know what bop like is an acronym for, right?
A bop is like a bonk, or it can
No,
also
acronym
be...
like the B stands for something, O stands, B, O, and P stand for something.
Oh. Bop.
I'll help you. It stands for bitextual ordnance
Onomatopoeia.
papers. I don't know.
I
was hoping we could make a good joke out of that, but the fact that you like held
Ornament
off.
papers.
I don't know. I was really trying to like make you make the joke, and then I was like, I had to say something, and I'm like, actually, this is the hardest improv I've ever had to do in my life. So
I'm sitting here thinking I'm about to learn something.
I think you're just trolling. I thought you were trolling.
You had me thinking that this was like. I actually thought BOP stood for something. Bitextual
ordnance papers.
Ordnance papers.
Yeah, that's what it stands for. Now, I mean, apparently, I don't know. I was like, this is gonna have to go somewhere. And then you know where it went? It went not only into the trash can, but it was trash day on the curb. It was picked up, and as it was getting back home, it was hit by a flat tire, which dumped the entire thing, not into the sea, but because that would be terrible for like the world and stuff like that. But it was dumped out into some humane, cleanly burning fire, and yeah.
Okay, we'll cleanly burn it
along with my balanced ordnance papers or bitextual ordnance papers or whatever the heck.
Yeah, that whole joke, it may not have been a BOP, but at least it was disposed of responsibly. Oh. No. No BOP. Now I have the BOP opportunity. This is your opportunity to dispose of bad jokes responsibly.
I'm going to deal with a few operations for this opportunity.
Smokey the Bear says only you can bop forest fires.
A bopossum.
A bopossum.
Did I just get knocked? Did that green guy just knock me? What just happened? Why am I over here?
Yeah, he ran up and jumped on you real quick.
Freaking mother.
Yeah, get yellow. Perfect.
That's right. Okay, so I think I'm feeling pretty good.
All right.
Good play. I knew that I would now. So good. So good. You better.
I've got my one guy on the board.
You better be thinking. And the things you better be thinking better not be the things that you're stinking to cross. You better not get a 2.
I don't want a 2. Okay, cool.
No 2 for Nancy Drew. Hell yeah.
And then you roll a 2.
Come on. Roll not a 2. Oh, now I have double the chances to hit you, 2 or 3. Oh, now I have the chance to be safe. Well, okay, will this make me safe?
You can move that other guy in front of my spot.
I just want to be past. I'm scared of the green area and the yellow area. As soon as I've gotten to here, it's like.
Oh, there you go. Revenge.
Ooh, now I just gotta get past yellow. I don't take games seriously,
Revenge is a dish best served
with a family. The family not being killed, but the family serving the revenge.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, welcome to our home. Have you ever had revenge a la chicken?
Revenge is a dish best when you tip your waiter.
There's a whole thing with people who talk about like European countries don't tip, and they're very firm about not tipping. They don't want.
I'm sorry, I didn't have a choice.
I want to talk about Europe right now, but I'm currently dealing with stuff. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
He took 2 of my pieces. He took 1, and then he took 1. I can't even blame you. I just gotta get past yellow. I gotta get 1 into my home. You have 1. It's going in.
Yeah, just barely.
Right across the anal beads.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh,
okay.
No.
I've just inserted the deepest bead.
You know what? Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Dude, you get all of the 6s this game.
I know, but everyone bops me the most. I feel cheated. I feel like it's like when when you go to the Renaissance Fair and you're like,
Oh,
okay,
get
you
'em.
know what? I haven't been to the Ren Fair in a while, and I'm here for a masquerade mask. I'm looking for the ones from Ocarina of Time, and you find an artisan who has just an entire booth of Ocarina of Time masks, and then he goes, $300 each, and you're like, oh, do I just leave? This was like, I worked myself up for this. I just really want the Majora's Mask or the Bunny Mask. And that's how it feels. It's like, oh hell yeah, the perfect booth, and then I get bopped back home, back to my start.
You find the booth and you're like, yes, and you go and like, you go up to talk to them and they're sitting there playing a song on the organ and they have this weird smile on their face, and they're like, oh, did you bring my mask back? And you're like, what? And then they pick you up and shake you, and it's a Minish Cap reference. Just kidding.
Holy crap. I haven't played Minish Cap.
It's not a Minish Cap. Oh man, I'm dunking on both of them. It's
not worthy.
Majora's Mask.
How do you not know what bop is if you're the bop master? Bop 'em 1, bop 'em 2, bop 'em buckle my fucking shoe. Like, what are you smoking over there?
From the bottom to the top, I pop.
You don't stop. You can't drop. Just might.
I won't slow down for that slop.
If you screw up this Let's Play, we're gonna flop.
Not if I can help it. To that I say, nop.
Better clean your crop. Or I'm gonna get a cop and I'm gonna hit you with a
mop.
Yep. Gonna hit you with a mop. Okay.
I think you should just stop.
I know. I think that's apparently this is my episode of golden improv. We've got bitextual ordnance papers and hitting you with a mop. Like freaking gold. Oh, another 6 for me to get smacked back to home. What's the point of life?
Yeah, the yellow guy just runs up to you real quick.
At what point do you feel like your success keeps getting slammed back into the ground that you just think you're an unlucky person? Like, you're lucky enough, people are like, wow, you got 5 job opportunities this week for like amazing companies. Everyone wants to pay you 6 figures or like 7 figures or something crazy. And you're like, yeah, they do. And every single one has fired me in 1 week. And you're like, am I a failure? Am I a success? What's going on in my life?
All right, so my pieces are actually...
Just so everyone knows, we make 10 figures here in this damage boost.
Yeah, we make 10 figures a second.
Yes.
Not really.
LUDO figures.
Figures of units of air that
figures
we exhale.
Of speech.
All right, so can I move this guy forward and kill my own guy?
It doesn't look like it's letting you.
Well, that's okay. Oh, wow, he actually did it. I didn't think he would.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
Oh, I love Wonderwall.
Yeah, imagine just cover songs but singing them entirely wrong, like, this is our life on holiday. It's like, what? That's not how that song goes. You're like, oh, okay. This is our life on holiday.
Have you seen that guy that just, what's his name? John Sudano or something like that?
No.
So he'll just, he's a vocalist in this band, and he keeps just like, he did this thing for a really long time where he would, just start playing a song on acoustic guitar. But every time...
Hold on. Can someone in the audience keep track of how many 6s I've gotten? Continue with your story.
Yeah, editor, do a 6-roll count and do a bop count. Give this to me. I'll do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I could do that if you wanted me to. Okay, tell me about Sedano, the guy who like drives sedans or something.
So yeah, he just starts playing like just think of any song, like he starts playing a Nirvana song or something,
okay.
Right?
Yeah. He does Foo Fighters Everlong.
Okay, so what? Okay.
Dude, this is a game of disappointment.
This is messed up. So he starts playing the song, and then you're like, okay, now he's gonna start singing.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
just starts singing. Somebody once told me the world.
Wait, who's this guy? I have seen him all over social media.
Yeah, you know the guy.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking. What's his name?
John
Sudano?
Sudano, I think.
Sudano?
At John Sudano. Comment how to spell your name.
Yeah, and John Coop, put your response in the comments as well.
And Peter Parker Nest, we know you're out there.
I know he's out there. Tweet us. Okay. I really am gonna die. This yellow guy is coming for my heart.
Oh, I'll get this yellow guy so he's agitated.
That's, awesome. Now he has to kill me next turn.
Unless he rolls a 6 and gets my guy. Oh, okay. He rolled a 6 and then got your guy anyways. He's like, you know what? Yeah, that was all right. Tell you what, I'll put green into ground 0 for you.
I have one guy who's made it across. Honestly, you're the Bop Master.
I'm gonna take these people to the land of Baby Bottle Bop.
You know what? Why didn't you bop me? Why didn't you bop me there?
Because I'm giving you a chance.
The bro of not bop.
I'm giving you a running start before this guy catches up and bops you.
Even if you get a 6, you can't get me. I'm fine. I'm safe. I'm good. I'm the guy who's like running the bases, and I'm in a pickle. You know, like when you play baseball, a pickle is when you're between two bases and they have the ball throwing back and forth on both bases.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always thought that was just like...
And then a relish is what you have when you win.
Oh.
You relish your victory. I'm just kidding.
Wait a minute.
No, a pickle is something that isn't baseball, though. So when people say you've got me in a pickle, they're normally doing the baseball reference.
I didn't know that, but that's cool.
Anyways, why are we talking baseball?
I don't know.
Sometimes that's just how my brain works, though. Sometimes that you don't want that to be how the brain is, but it do.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's a good move. I mean, I think
run away from the redhead.
I think we started.
Oh, dude, this redhead is evil.
For sure.
My best friend growing up was a redhead, but now I'm second guessing my whole life. Sorry.
Not all children of the red hair are of the shed snare.
Continue.
After all, look at Ed Sheeran. He played Ronald Weasley, and now he makes music.
Oh, yeah. One of the weirdest things I've seen on the internet was about Ed Sheeran in the weirdest way, and I'm like, I never thought I would see this context. Just, I was doom scrolling on Reddit, on like just the home screen, and someone was like, I don't know, I don't even know what it was on, but I never expected to see Ed Sheeran as a description of a sexual organ before, and I saw it. Someone's like, oh yeah, my girlfriend told me, and it was like this, these two girls like loved each other or whatever. They're like, yeah, my girlfriend's got that Ed Sheeran pussy. And I'm like, what does that mean? And I was like, I have to keep scrolling. And then after like scrolling 10 more posts forward, I'm like, oh God, what does that mean?
Fellas,
I could never find it, but apparently it's a thing.
Fellas, is it gay to want the Ed Shussy?
Ed Shussy. What does that mean?
Oh, that sucks. He's gonna get me.
What, the Ed Shussy?
No, the Ed Shussy never sucks.
Ed Shussy. I wish I knew more lyrics for Ed Sheeran, but...
Also, at Ed Sheeran, I know you didn't actually play Ron Weasley.
The Ed Shussy has great acoustics.
That's, yeah.
There's a bad pun for you.
And do you know what guitar Ed Sheeran does play?
What, he plays
like
acoustic.
Yeah, it's like a Martin or something.
Oh.
Oh, it's probably like...
It's probably a Jeremy. or a Jack. No, he probably does play a Martin. I mean, he's successful, right? And everyone who's successful has to play the Taylor or the Martin.
I mean, I don't know. It could be like a European brand or something.
Oh, that'd be so cool. The people who do that, I'm kind of like, was that artisan made? Maybe you actually spent money on, like your hard-earned money on a guy who actually is making something amazing. I never watched there's this whole thing on guitars where people, does anyone in the audience watch these? They make guitars out of things. Like they make I made a resin guitar.
Oh,
or
yeah.
I took 1,000 colored pencils and I shaved them down to a flat point. And then I took those flat colored pencils and stacked them and made a guitar later on. And ones where they were I used 50 types of wood and I stacked them. Hell yeah, that was so insulting. He was about to go home.
I know.
He was gonna go home. That's like when you're you go to the store, but your car was broken down, so you had to walk there, and then you're walking back home, and someone driving by parks right before you get to your house, jumps out of their car, and they slap your groceries to the ground and stomp on them. They're like, "Yo, Ludo!" And you're
they pull out the board.
You're like, "No!"
You're just compelled to play the game.
Yeah, he's like, "That's what boppin's all about." By textual ordinance papers.
Whoa, I'm going crazy.
What are you doing right now?
Just getting all the 6s now.
Pass.
But what are you gonna do once you get past Yellow's land?
Team up, so if he gets one of my guys, I get him.
Ooh, I think. Oh, that was dangerous for me. I thought you were almost about to bop me. Ooh, Yellow comes out next turn.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna have to go through Yellow's pass.
It's true.
You know what? I think I feel pretty safe moving this guy because you don't have anyone back in your place. You know.
It's true.
Everyone moved out from the nest. Everyone's ready to be their own person. Ooh, if you could do me a solid, you would hit that green guy.
All right, that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, give me a solid. That's okay. Ooh. I have to do some thinking.
Never mind,
now.
he did it to himself.
Can we still be friends? Oh, did Yellow get the bop on green too? Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
of course.
Green ran right up to that spot and just KO'd himself.
Yeah, at first I was thinking, wait, did Yellow get that? And I was like, yeah, they did. Of course.
Of course.
Who got another 6? Moi.
Of course. This is just foolishness.
They call me Mark of the Beast. Oh, the Mark of the Beast. All right, that's 2 turns where I got 6s in a row. And so...
Oh, move that guy forward. Just move the back guy forward one. Oh, that works too.
No, I'm not moving. No.
Precisely.
You got the 6 too.
Yeah, you're right. Here comes a 1. Check it out.
That's like every teenager's ideal height. Above 6 feet where they can
6'2".
claim it on Tinder. But, not so tall that they're a freak. I don't know what the ideal height is for a teenager. I mean, I was never the ideal height.
The ideal height is within the oxygen atmosphere and close enough to the ground to hear people.
The ideal height is a good listener, from what I hear from women. The ideal height is a good listener.
And a huge car. Just kidding.
Cop car?
And
to which you make sure you drive home safely.
Carburetor.
A huge, cool cat stereo, Mad Catz
A huge
aftermarket
cone
controller
of
for
cotton
PlayStation
candy.
2. A huge cobra.
All right.
A huge
I'm gonna get
cocktail shrimp.
Oh, check this out. This is the play right here.
That's my boy. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for getting those papers in. The bitextual ordinance ones.
Yeah. Oh. I kind of feel bad for
Either
Green.
that or it stands for big ol' penis.
The whole time we're like avoiding saying cock.
I think YouTube's okay with it. You know what's weird? Actually, speaking of explicit things, I've heard from Rubber Ross, he had a video about like 6 days ago, and that dates this episode recording. But I think Twitch is now allowing artistic nudity. So an artist can just draw pornography on Twitch now. And
see, that I'm more okay with than hot tub streamers, because like, I don't know, there's an art. Well, okay, I can't say a hot tub streaming isn't an art because that's gatekeeping, but like...
Yeah, you know, you can make it into an art if you're doing it in an artistic way, but if you're milking it for money, that's not art, is it?
I mean, no, I mean, it doesn't really...
That's capitalist.
It's
capitalist. Can capitalist be art? It's kind of weird, right?
It's just kind of like self-promoted modeling for the most part is what I would count it as.
How did I get back home? How did I get sent back home? Was that green? How did I get sent back? I got bopped.
I mean, you got more sixes, so you can
Okay,
catch
tell me
up.
more about these hot tub streams versus like nudity on
I shouldn't be
Twitch.
talking about my past experience anymore. We don't need to talk about my old channel.
All right.
But like, that's
please
pretty cool, though.
twitch.tv/Garrett does porn.
It's actually called...
I don't know why like it got taken down though. Like it's such a good username.
I mean, that was just the second name that I made that they were okay with. The first one is like, I can understand why they didn't want anyone to have to read that with their own eyeballs. So.
No, yeah. So like the artistic nudity, totally allowed, totally fair. The question is what constitutes as artistic nudity. You know, that's where like now they've it allowed like a very fine line to be crossed, and now I think that it's fair to have like a fine line that you draw for any platform that you allow content to exist. But you know, I guess the question is who has access to it, and I guess like you know people who are 13 and of age are fine with it.
That's true.
Like this is, I can't even say like how I would work a legal system and that kind of thing. Here's my thought. Here's my thought on the whole thing. Educate people so that it's not this weird taboo that everyone is afraid of talking about. And then from there, make sure that people are not exposed to it until they are fully educated and fully past puberty. Like, I guess when you're in puberty, you can be exposed to it.
Yeah,
like,
it's like...
I guess that's where I draw the line.
Young humans will learn about sexuality eventually.
I'm saying just don't hide it. Like, some parents are so afraid.
Yeah, they're so neurotic and scared of it that it just makes it so much worse.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude, they hate you.
Oh, they're gatekeeping me like the parents we're talking about. Just let me look at porn. All right, cut that out.
Cut that out of context.
All right, editor, put some porn in. Just have it sliding in from the right side of the screen. Viewer, are you really thinking that we would do that? Did you just finally tune in from the podcast to actually look at the screen? We are not going to do that.
You just tune in right at the end, and you could have watched the entire instead of. No, get that off the screen. What are you doing?
But maybe. All right, that was a fair game. Honestly, I'm happy that the computer was screwing us over the whole time because I think it bettered our friendship. If it was you, I think that I would have a different term for bop, which would be bloody
orifice. How